Hey there everyone, it's me, Safari Sam, back with our good friend, Rotem. Say hello, Rotem. She said hello, I promise she did. But yes, today we're going to be doing a few different things. We need to add the sphagnum moss to both of our critter enclosures. Let me get a branded product out of the way. Don't want to have any conflict with potential advertisers, though who in their right mind would advertise with us, right? But yes, you see, arachnids need a little bit of humidity, they need a little bit of moisture to help with molting. I believe that Rotem has already had her terminal molt. I don't know actually, I'm giving it a 50-50 shot, because a lot of sources have told me terminal molt removes the wings. A lot of sources have told me a terminal molt is when they get the wings. So I don't know, but if it's a get the wings, our girl here doesn't have much time left, and that saddens me because I love her, and I think I will be keeping praying mantises for the rest of my life. She is that amazing. But right now we're going to work with some sphagnum moss. I accidentally dropped and busted my critter carrier on some limestone, so I got a new one. It was like $6, and it's bigger. It's a little, I think, bigger than my last one, maybe. Actually, no, it's probably about the same size. Anyway, this one is much tougher. My other one was a bit cheaper. This one's thicker, stronger. Hopefully that'll be good. But we also have this sphagnum moss. I used to have a fire-bellied toad, by the way. Loved her. She was amazing, and I'd love another one. But you see, people use it for a lot of critters. It helps reptiles with shedding, as well as others here with exoskeletons. You got to have that humidity. So let's pop it out of the package. Let's get that staple out of there, and we can pop her open. Well, it definitely smells like moss. It actually smells pretty good, like the ocean, right? And then we have our pure well water from our aquifer. Put a little bit in there. Don't want it super soaked, I will have to wring it out, but just a little water, and we'll make sure a lot of it gets absorbed. There we go. That's what we wanted right there. Much better. And then wring a lot of it out. First, let's get a much smaller chunk for our black widow. Looks like a hair. And remember, oh yeah, you want it damp, but not too dry, also not too wet. There's a happy medium. I think that should do it. And remember, the black widow is a venomous spider. I legally have to say, don't try this at home, but if you want to know exactly how dangerous it is, we've done several episodes on the black widow. The last one was 20 minutes long, and we basically talked about the entire genus for half of that, if not more. So definitely check out our black widow videos. We also, let me unlock it, also still need a name for our black widow. If anyone has a good idea for one, let me know. But we're just gonna kind of break this up. I'm gonna have to pick up what's fallen. Get it in there. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to disturb you, I promise. Get that right in there. And I want to also kind of make this dangle. Let me make sure there's I can't put it where I want because some of her web is there, and the last thing I want to do is destroy some of her web. But another thing we're gonna need now are springtails, because we don't want mold, so that should actually do it. Oh. But also, in addition to the moss, I want to add some other things. I want to take this little local rock and stick it right in between there to make this a much more natural looking scape. And I think that's actually pretty good. So this is the new floor of our Black Widow terrarium. So if you want to help name our Widow, drop something in the comments below. She's right up there in the corner. Now we're going into Rotim's enclosure. That's Naughty Cat you hear running away. Oh, listen to her go. There's the dubia roaches. We're going to feed Rotim another dubia roach at the end of this video. So tune in for that. So I think what I'm going to do here is remove this big rock. I don't have to worry about Rotim hurting me. I only have to worry about accidentally hurting her. So we'll move that big rock, and I'll get a big old bundle of sphagnum moss and kinda break it up a little. Rotim is a little on edge. I just want to put it over that. And a bit more, let me wring some more out. Don't worry, Rotim, it's gonna be fine. You're fine, Rotim, you're fine, girl. Oh, sorry folks, maybe I should zoom out a little. I really want to kind of coat the floor here. I think that would be good. Just a little bit more. If this is too much, like if there's someone who's a bit more of an arthropod expert than me, let me know. See, I want to tuck that in under these sticks. I want it to run under the sticks and bring out a bit more to go in the back, and they'll actually help hold her sticks in place. She's getting a little nervous, so let me just take a sec to keep an eye on her. Hey Rotim, she just really likes being up as high as possible. Hey girl. She's good, she's fine. She's sitting still now. Once again, don't want to injure her or stress her out too much. I should have done this when I made this. I just forgot is all. You're gonna need springtails for sure, girl. You're really gonna need some springtails. Okay. And the cool thing about springtails is they'll eat the mold and they'll regulate their own population. So you don't have to worry about them taking over a terrarium or anything. Let's rip this one in half. It's a little big. Oh, Rotim's just leaving the enclosure. Rotim, where you going, girl? That's not where you belong. Here, girl. See, she's really not super scared of me anymore. A little nervous maybe, but not scared. She's a good girl. You can see from the size of her abdomen she does need some more bugs. You'll be giving her another dubia roach, maybe even two, because they are tiny. After the last video when we fed her that dubia roach, I watched her eat it. She ate the whole thing. She didn't leave a scrap. And that was earlier today, so I do think she needs more. Speaking of things she needs more of, I want to give her a bit more sphagnum moss. Right there. I kind of want it to drape. So, let's re-wet what we have in here. And see what we can do. I want to get it kind of longer and let it hang. But I want it to look like it maybe fell, like a natural hang. You know? Oh, Rotim left the enclosure again. Come on, girl. There you go. Good girl. She just climbed right onto my hand that time. Maybe she's just camera shy is all. That looks pretty good, I think. You think so? Rotim, stay in the enclosure, please. Ma'am. Ma'am. Grab Rotim. She just wants to be up as high as possible is all. That's all you want, isn't it, Rotim? But you have to get down a little, because I don't want to pinch you when I close the door. And I do have to close the door, Rotim. Okay? See, no need to strike. She's not rearing up like she's going to strike or anything. Not that her strike could hurt me. If I was an insect, her strike would be the second most horrifying thing about her. The first would be the way she eats her prey alive. That dubia roach was still alive when she was more than halfway done with it. She's kind of a monster, admittedly. Aren't you, Rotim? But now I think it would probably be a good time to give our girl a doobie, which is of course what we call dubia roaches, which are in here. Alright, girl, let's pop this container open. There's a lot of good dubias in here. I'll try to get you a nice tubby baby. And I just dropped it. Fuck, I dropped it on my floor. I don't know where it is. God damn it, Rotim, no. Oh, she sees the pincers. I guess she recognizes that that's bringing food now. That's a feeding response. Rotim, come the fuck on. She's on top. The queen of the castle right there. Rotim, I'm holding an open thing of roaches. She wants to jump. Oh my god, she wants to jump. I can tell just by looking at her. Hey. Hey, Rotim. You trying to jump into the room? If you want your roach, you gotta go back in. Now, oh, look, I'm gonna get you an even bigger, fatter one. Is that what you want? No, you just want to jump on the tripod. You don't want a doobie. If you want a doobie, you gotta come back inside. See, it's going on the branch. You want a doobie? Oh, I let it go. Oh, it's in the substrate. You're never seeing that dubia roach again. Rotim, come on. The thing about Rotim is, she loves being on the tripod. It's like a tree to her. She loves being on the tripod. Loves it. So, she's trying to judge the distance, see if she can glide. She can't. Rotim, look. It's a dubia roach. Inside. Come on, girl. Oh, she doesn't even care. You cared a second ago, Rotim. Come on. Oh, fuck, I dropped it again. Rotim, you're really making this difficult for me, girl. Let's get you back inside. Come on. Come on, girl. Good girl. No, you're not going to the tripod, Rotim. I need a camera operator so badly. You're not going in the tripod. You gotta go in your enclosure. You gotta go in your new castle. I just built this whole thing for you today, Rotim. Here. I love handling her. But I only really do it if she wants it or if she needs it. It's not about me. Right? Up. She's on the tripod. And she's off the tripod. And you always do this, Rotim. Oh god, she's about to go in my ponytail. Rotim, no! She's on my back. And now she flew to the bed. Oh, Christ, okay. Back, no! God damn it, Rotim. I'm trying to feed you. Do you understand that, Rotim? I'm trying to give you food. I can't give you food if you leave. This is a bit better. I'm going to try to feed her now. Gotta pop our roaches back open. We dropped 2 of them. They went into the substrate. They will never be seen again. So, maybe she's just not hungry? Her abdomen looks like she's hungry. So I'm like, hey girl, what's this? Whoa, girl, what's this thing? Hey. Hey, come on. Whoa! Sorry, I didn't mean to spook you. Hey, look. Oh, it's a doobie. You don't want the doob? I thought we were past this, Rotim. Are you just not hungry anymore? There. Sorry, folks. See, the dubia's right by her. She's not paying it any mind. Maybe she's too stressed to eat. I didn't want to stress her. She's very active. But I mean, she's got a dubia right there next to her. It might not be moving enough to elicit... Oh! I was going to say to elicit a feeding response, but it's crawling around. Maybe she's just not hungry. She did just eat one, but it wasn't much. And her abdomen still looks a little empty to me. Oh well, at least that moss smells really good. Really good. You can see the dubia right there on the tip of the branch. Oh, she's starting to wobble. Maybe she started to notice. Oh, here we go. Here we go, folks. Oh, no. Oh, Tim, I thought you were going for it. You don't want the dubia? That's fine. It's fine if you don't want it. But it's there if you do. I guess I was wrong. I guess she doesn't need more food. She had her first dubia a few hours ago, and I guess that's enough for her. Maybe she's tired. Normally, I would take it out and I'd take it out and put it back, but maybe she'll come back for it. Maybe it'll stay up high where she can get to it. It just kind of seems to... It's Lion Kinging up at the... Oh, look who it is. Why, it's Rotim. Hello, Rotim. What's going on? No, Rotim. No. Rhodey. Girl, you have food. You have moss. You have a brand new enclosure. You always effing do this, Rotim. You always effing do this. There's a dubia roach right there, Rotim. You know, it's like I always say. She is an angry bitch, but she is calm. That's why I named her Rotim, after all. But I guess she's just not eating right now. I guess she is done for the day. So since she and her doobie are safely inside, I'm just going to close it up. And where'd the doobie go? Oh, there it is. It's on the other side. Come on, girl. You don't... Oh, it's left. It just left. It's going down. That's it right there. Yeah, Poppy's going to live another day. I'd say almost certainly. But we still have a decent bit of sphagnum moss left. Not entirely sure what to do with it. Maybe I'll put a little more in the Black Widow enclosure. Or Tim doesn't really need any more. All she needs is some chill pills. But this is a new enclosure. She did just eat. She's probably a little stressed. And we did just handle her a bunch. So I'm just going to leave her be. Sorry she didn't eat. But I still think it was a pretty fun journey. And remember, we filmed these a while in advance, so if you commented a fact and we still don't know it by the time the next vid goes up, that's probably because we recorded this beforehand. We often record these weeks, even months in advance. But she... Oh god, she's beautiful. I could look at her all day. I could watch her run around and eat and shit all day. Our Black Widow is dope. I love watching her eat too. But when she's not eating, the Black Widow's just sitting there. Rotim spends a lot of time sitting there, but sometimes she'll wave and she looks around. Rotim is a very active mantis. Part of me feels bad about taking her out of the 20 gallon, but we are going to use it for frogs. Talk about that more later. But she's a very good girl. Not all the time, not today. Today she's been rowdy. But we did just move her to a new enclosure and everything. You can't expect her to fully understand what's going on. But she is beautiful. And if you want to donate to the show Safari Sam, you can get us a quote-unquote coffee on Ko-Fi, or you can also support our Patreon. We're going to try to make a Safari Sam tier that just supports this show. So if you only want your money to go to Safari Sam, getting more live animals and specimens and things, definitely check out that tier, because every cent from that tier is going to this show. But that's really it. Thank you all very much for your support. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links down below. We got a link tree full of stuff that's really wonderful, and you can see behind the scenes Safari Sams on Patreon. You can get sneak peeks of the animals before everyone else sees them. Really a lot going on. So that's it. Thank you all once again. I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.